Welcome to Design+Style Visibility Stories. Design+Style is a podcast for designers by designers, with co-hosts Dixie Willard from Dixie Willard Design and Rachel Moriarty from Rachel Moriarty Interiors. The Design+Style Visibility Stories are brought to you today by the Design+Style Visibility Lab. The Visibility Lab is the only membership group that focuses on the latest strategies and tools to help you get more visible while showcasing your specific brilliance. We've got weekly online office hours with both of us, monthly topics, in-depth worksheets, and exclusive monthly trainings.
We are so excited today. We have Lori Carpenter from Arkansas on our Visibility Stories, and we're super excited to get to know a little bit more about you. Why don't you tell us about you and your firm?
Okay, like you said, I'm Lori Carpenter. I own the Grapevine Home. It started out as a gift shop that's turned into a full-blown interior design business. I closed the gift shop, and so I mainly work in residential. I do some commercial, but mainly residential.
That's great. So I see a lot of fabrics and stuff behind you. So do you do custom? What is your specialty? Just all residential, from window treatment?
All residential. I do a lot of window treatments. Being in a small area, there's not a lot of options there, and so I do a lot of window treatments. And in fact, I'm on the board of the IWCE, the International Window Covering Expo. I'm on that board. So that's how I really got into window treatments, was through IWCE. And
wow.
Grace McNamara. And anyway, I do a lot of that, a lot of furniture, decorative accessories. One of my favorites is I like to do like a luxury hotel type bedroom.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I need to have you over to do mine.
Yeah, I like that hotel feel bedroom.
Yeah. How long have you been doing it? When did you have your gift shop, and then how long's it been?
Okay, it's been over 20 years, and I started out doing the gifts and decorative accessories, and I'm in this little old house. It's about 1,200 square feet, and it's got about it was probably a 2-bedroom house with a kitchen. So I set it up kind of that way. I had the counter area, and then I had all of my displays. Well, I'd have people come in and want everything and ask me to come to their house and, display it. Yeah. And so, recreate it. So I did that for just a while, and then I realized I had to go back to school. I had to, if I was going to get serious about this, I was going to try to do both. And I did for at least probably nearly 15 years. And then then 2 years ago, I closed the gift side, and I just strictly do interior design.
Wow. I think that's such a natural, my path to design was super organic. I actually started in visual merchandising. I used to live and work in Dubai, and I've done visual merchandising here in the States too, but there's something about that kind of leads to styling. I was a photo stylist too, and then just that whole styling, that whole finishing touches.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can see where you would be really good at merchandising your gift shop, and people would come in and say, it was like a natural progression, right?
Right. It just kept snowballing. And then, I got asked to do bigger things, and I was like, I need to have something behind it. Yeah. And I really, really enjoyed it. And so, it's like play to me. It's not work.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I love
that
it.
is wonderful. So you do strictly residential. You do any like multifamily or any commercial or anything like that ever?
I have done, not multifamily, but I have done commercial, with that. I hate all the regulations and the rules.
Yeah.
You got to have that exit sign, and you've got to, and it's just not pretty. I like pretty. So
yeah.
I don't really advertise to do commercial as much.
Well, I'm the same way. I actually preferred commercial when I was in school. And then I
Yeah.
got out and did it. And it was just like you said, you know, you have to check off all of the little regulations. And I actually did some of the work that I did was for military base housing. And you want to talk about regulations.
Mm.
That'll kill that instinct, that desire.
Well,
Right?
it kills creativity.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
absolutely. So
agree. Yeah, totally.
So you said that you loved podcasts, and
Oh,
this is
yeah.
your first guest appearance on a podcast.
Yes.
Where do you, as far as visibility, because this is our visibility stories, how
Mhm.
are you visible right now for your, how do you show up visibility wise for your business right now?
Instagram. I'm really getting
Oh,
into the live, a lot of the live
the
um,
stories?
stories, and I'm really working on all this. It's a little like not my comfort zone, but
Yeah.
I am doing it. And in fact, I joined Claire Jeffords. See, I follow her on social media, and so I ran into her at KBiz, and it's almost like you know each other, and we just hit it
Yes.
off immediately. And so I've been doing Claire's
Video
visibility
courses?
video course, videos for profit, and
Have you
really
done any
enjoy.
yet?
Yes, yes,
Oh
I
my
have. I
gosh.
did
I
an
have.
install the other day of a Hunter Douglas window treatment. It was a top down, bottom up,
Yeah.
and I showed how to do that. So I'm trying to do something at least 2 or 3 times a week of some of my work.
Good for you.
So yeah, I am really working hard on this, and I'm going to the Design Bloggers Conference. I started my blog back up the first of the year, and I'm going to that. This next week.
soon.
So,
I'll be there.
yes, I want to see you. I wanna
Yeah.
see you.
No, that's
Dixie, I wish you could go.
I know.
Flat
Will you
Dixie
have
will
Flat
be there.
Dixie?
We'll take a
Mhm.
picture with Flat Dixie.
I love Flat Dixie. Love it. That is so cute.
She's so popular now.
Yes.
That's going to be really fun. That's going to give you a lot of. Have you been to the Design Bloggers
No.
already? Oh, you're
Mm-mm.
going to get so much
Mm-mm.
inspiration. And
Yeah.
I feel like everything that you do, um, I, I feel like it goes hand in hand with having a blog. It seems like the perfect fit for you.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
excited to
hoping
see what
so.
you
I'm
do.
really excited about that. I have gone, I go to all the markets, every market I can, I go to if I have the time. In fact, I went with Veronica Eagleson to
Oh my
London
goodness.
to
Oh,
the design festival.
wow.
I went with that, and I was really like a junior designer though, or junior blogger, because I really wasn't blogging that much.
Mm-hmm.
So she kind of just let me tag along. But I have made lots of friends and lots of designers. And Linda Holt was on that tour, and now I'm loving taking pictures with my iPhone because of Linda.
I do
And
so much on my iPhone. And I was so happy when people started she came on scene and was sharing her knowledge
mhm,
because I was using the same apps and I was always defending using my iPhone because they're so good now,
they are.
and once you get them through the like a couple of the editing apps,
Mhm,
they hold their own.
yeah, yeah,
Just a raw image still doesn't look that great, but not always, unless it's
right.
absolutely perfect lighting situations. But yeah, I was so happy Linda Holt came along and
Yeah.
started sharing her
Well, she
expertise.
was sharing that on that London tour, and so that's when I was like, wow, I never really thought about it. And being in a rural area, I tell you what's really hard for me is to get a professional photographer to photograph my work.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I
Think
never
about
thought
it.
about that.
I'm about 2.5 hours from Little Rock.
Yeah.
I'm about 2.5 hours from Memphis, Tennessee. These are the larger areas for me. So getting my work photographed I've had it done a few times and I'm not pleased at all. Not pleased at all. So that's something that is my next, after I get my blog going real good and a few things like that, I'm getting my work photographed.
I feel like also, just as far as visibility, I feel like you should share some of that rural area as well in your blogs. I feel
Yeah.
like just just you saying it, and I've never been to the region, but I would love, like, I personally, because I've never been there, it would be great to see some of, you know, you must be inspired by some of the area
Oh
and what
yeah.
inspires you. And
Mhm. I live in the northern part of the state, almost to the Missouri line, and it's the Ozarks, and it is absolutely
oh,
stunning. We have beautiful hills and mountains and rivers, and we have a natural spring which is about 20 miles from me that comes up out of the ground, and it stays cold year round. You could go July and August and it's cold.
yeah.
And so we have a lot of trout fishing. We have a lot of golf courses. It's a retirement community,
Hmm.
and it's just beautiful. It really is. It
Yeah, you
really
could
is.
do, because I just went down to Mexico and
I
I took all
know.
of those photos, and I took like things from the ruins.
Uh-huh.
And then I went on to the design network and worked on some of those boards and started pulling product that would match and blend with my travel photos. So there is a
Uh,
way to blog to bring in your environment. So it could
Good
be almost a
idea.
little bit of lifestyle. And, you know, I think it's cool. If I was in a rural area, I would be all over it. I know
That's
it's
what
beautiful.
I should do. I've never really thought about that, but showing off like our Spring River and because people come from all over to canoe. In fact, a lot of my
Oh,
clients, I do their vacation homes, and then they pull me into their regular homes.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of my business. A lot of my business. I do travel
wow.
quite a bit on my design, but that's what it is. They have vacation homes here.
So I feel like that would be a great, since that's your kind of niche, is
Hmm.
showing, because I'm sure these vacation homes are in beautiful areas, right?
Yes,
So
lakes and yeah.
yeah. Oh my gosh, showing not only the interiors and the work that you do, but telling the story about where the space is and
And
everything.
now I'm feeling bad that I don't have more pictures of the Smoky Mountains.
I know. I
On
love
my
the Smoky
stuff.
Mountains. I love
Dixie,
because when I drive, I drive to High Point from here.
Uh-huh.
It's about
yeah.
12 hours, but it's
Wow.
such a pretty drive. I love.
Okay, so let's make a pact, Lori. You and I are going to put more pictures of where we live
Yes.
and
Never. That's a
highlights.
good idea, Rachel. I would
Mhm.
not have really, I think, well, I'm just in small town USA, but it's fabulous. It
There's
really is. It's
something
God's country.
Yeah.
so appealing about that, though. And like, I went to visit Dixie when we created our, like, when we officially created our business and had to do all our business entity work. And she took me all over the Smoky Mountains, and I was like, I want to get moonshine. Like, I wanted to do all the local things,
Yes.
let's get
Yeah.
some barbecue or whatever. I mean, to me that lives in Southern California, that is actually exotic,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
so, yeah, if you just reframe it a little bit, like, yeah, small town USA, but even on HGTV, there's a show called My Hometown or something like
Yeah.
that, and they do
Mhm.
a really great job of sharing that sort of small hometown feel
Yeah.
in those little
Yeah.
downtowns, and it's just beautiful.
I
So,
will do that. I had met a friend or made a friend with a lady. I was in Sue Zimmerman's. I did some coaching with her, and she was from Boca Raton, and her blog is So Boca, and or her
that's
hashtag and
great.
everything is So Boca, and so she's just going around to everything that's going on in her area, and I
Yeah.
loved it. I thought that was a really good idea, and so
I think if you
Dixie,
do
we got to
that,
do this.
Yes.
yes,
Yes,
and you're
ma'am.
in some of those areas where the vacation homes are,
Yeah.
you know, even you could do some live, some videos, everything. I think you have a winning
And
strategy there.
even throw in a little bit of lifestyle stuff because if
Yes.
people are doing vacation homes,
Yes.
Hmm.
finding out where the best place to go get
The
something to
best
eat
coffee, the
or
best.
Yeah,
coffee
I get calls
or
all the time.
pictures.
Where's a good place to go eat? Or
Mhm.
of course, they always need a plumber or electrician, and and I have that. I have all of these people
Yep.
that I work with,
Yeah.
and so yeah, yeah,
And
I
then when you
definitely
have
need
it
to.
in your blog, when people are searching the area, your blog comes up. And
Mhm.
so
Good idea.
you've sort of positioned yourself as an expert in that area. Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
you're a good
that's
coach. You too. I'm telling you.
Thank you. Thank you. No, I'm excited. I get excited because what I try to tell people is when I talk to other designers and about their visibility,
Uh-huh.
the more information, it's almost like when you go into a room and it starts rendering in your head. That's
Uh-huh.
what I do. I can vision other designers, as they're telling me things, I'm getting these like visuals, and yeah, so I see really awesome things for you if you leverage that. And
Well,
I know
I
you're
am
working
going
on
to.
it. I
I
know
am
you're
going
working
to.
on it, so I'm excited for you. I think it's going to be really good. Bless
Yes.
you,
Well,
Dixie.
thank you.
So you're going to the Design Bloggers, you've restarted your blog, you're learning video, you're doing a lot. That's awesome.
I'm doing everything I can. I love it. And I really, after going on and I went with Deb Barrett to Paris to Maison Objet.
Maison Objet,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I went there, and I realized when you get in those groups, how much more you learn about products and everything. So I want to do that. I want to be,
Design blogger.
blogger that goes on the trips,
Yeah.
that gets in on all the good
Like a
stuff.
style spotter.
Yeah,
Style spotter, right?
yeah.
So yeah, you have to start creating that body of work
Yes,
to
yes,
be like, this is how I do it, and start growing that audience. So
yeah.
that's exactly what I wanted. Like my vision for myself, like down the road,
Mm-hmm.
would be to do something like that, to be more, style and trends, and
Yes,
like
yes.
in the industry, but not so much doing all the heavy lifting anymore.
Yeah, isn't that the truth? Moving them sofas is getting
Yeah.
old.
It's taken a more of a toll, a longer
Yes.
toll every time I do it.
But I love the learning, and continue learning, and I just love to go see it. I love to go see everything at the markets. I love
Yeah.
KBIS. Love
Yeah.
KBIS.
I haven't been to one of those yet.
Oh,
I think it's coming to Vegas this next year, so I'm
yes.
excited to. I'll
It was
definitely
there
hop
a
on that one.
couple years ago.
Yeah.
And they had the window covering conference, the KBIS, and then they had also market going on at one time.
Wow.
And I didn't realize it only booked like maybe 4 or 5 days. I would have stayed a full week, solid week, and hit all of it, but didn't realize it was all going on. But
That's amazing.
Yes, it was good.
I'm exhausted just thinking about it.
You're Laura, you are a wealth of information with all of this stuff that you've already done. I mean, you are an expert. So I really hope and wish you luck on your visibility journey, because I know I'm going to be a fan. I want to see it.
Thank you. I'm going to really work on this on my small town, my small area.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll have to tell you, being in Arkansas, this, is really not that big of a deal. But in other places, I mean, my population in my hometown is like 1,500.
Mm-hmm.
And so we have a trade draw of like about 25,000, 30,000, because there's not a lot of things around us. Mm-hmm. So what is so funny, we got the first Walmart Supercenter here. They did 2 when they started them. I think they had one in Northwest Arkansas, and then they decided to branch out. Well, we got one of the first Walmart Supercenters. So it is kind of, it's funny.
Yeah. Well, this has been so great getting to know you. I am so looking forward to seeing you at Design Bloggers in person.
And I'm bringing my daughter.
Oh, good. What'd you say, Dixie?
High Point in April?
Oh, yes. Hey, maybe we could see what all's going on you live in Knoxville?
Pretty close to it, yep.
Pretty close, yeah. I would like to do the whiskey hunt.
Yeah.
The moonshine.
Have to set that up. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the moonshine. Now, I met Troy and Sons. She was at IWCE one year in Vegas and had her moonshine there.
Oh.
No way.
Yes.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely want to do another Tennessee.
See, Dixie, you could do a tour.
I could.
That would be awesome.
Moonshine tour.
Yeah, designers.
Moonshine and design.
Tour. Yeah. love it.
There.
Love it.
Done.
I would sign up.
That's great.
Well, then,
thank
Rachel, you could show me around California. You could do a California tour.
Anytime. Yes.
Now, you're in San Diego?
I'm in, Southern.
Yeah. I love San Diego.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Yeah, y'all have great weather year round.
Yep. We pay for it too.
Yeah.
Well, thanks again, Lori.
Thank you.
It was great talking to you, and I'm looking forward to seeing you at the Design Bloggers.
Yes, you too.